Hello. See if audio. Display. There we go. Sorry about that.
For the one that stood alone against the storm.
I got a new headset. Got a new headset. The other day, and I'm still trying to set it up. I got the new Logitech 733 Lightspeed Bluetooth headphones. They're pretty nice. I had the 933s. I think those were mostly all aluminum. These are plastic. They're a hell of a lot lighter. They don't have as much head strain on them after a couple of hours as the heavier 933s do. Plus the 933s had a bunch of buttons and stuff on the back that I really didn't care about. I didn't need. Really, all I need is just a volume knob and power button. That's it. And it's got lights on the front. So that's always pretty neat. I think the Moonfire Fair is going on. Let's see if we The Moonfire Fair started today. I think it should be going for a week or so. It's always nice to watch the fireworks. What, honey? You know I just started streaming. But sometimes they have like cool fireworks that maybe do like an in-game design, like a. I remember one year they had fireworks that when they exploded, they look like like the main quest markers and stuff like that. They just happen randomly. Kind of have to catch them. It's pretty neat. All right. So what I came here to do is check on the workshop fast. These should be what, honey? Hang on a second. I started to split up some of the still not. Started splitting up some of the duties for crafting some of the stuff for the new airships amongst the free company members, just because it's been kind of a what, honey? What, you want to come say hey? Huh? I hate everybody. Hate everybody. All he wanted. We'll have to get down. Can't hold you the whole time. Don't get caught. Feel better now? We just meet. Alright. Bother your sister. He's got to come say hey every night. Ooh, I made 100,000 gil. Sending my retainers. Got some bat wings. Sending my retainers out. To get some things. There are some things for this airship that I need that my retainers can go get, which is nice. So I bought something on the MOG station today, and it has not come in the mail yet. My mail icon has not popped up yet. I know sometimes it takes a while, especially when something new gets put up, but it can be a little frustrating. Alright, let's go put his wheels. His wheels in the ethereal charger. Oh, I should have grabbed. Gonna have to finish this part of the airship as soon as we can, because till that airship part gets finished, I can't make any more wheels. We are out of grade 2 wheels. Because if I take something off before it's completed, I lose all the materials that I put into making it. So all right. So those are charging. Not really doing a whole lot in this game tonight. I was really just making sure that my airships and subs went on voyages, and the wheels were primed and charged and replaced and stuff like that. Just maintenance stuff. All right. Sector 14. Sector 15. I have to remember where it went. Parrot? Yeah, I said 14 and 15, right? Yeah. So we'll send that back out to Sector 14, 15. I'm trying to get the some etherochemical fiber. Voyager's complete. Some balsa wood and some cassia logs. I think this one I'm just trying to open up new sectors. So, Purgatory. Central Romalia Trench, Purgatory, DC, that is hard to say. Deep Sea Site 6. Oh, I got bonus stats. The flickering dip has been discovered. Well, well. Sea Site 7. Deep Sea Site 7. Let's go see what they got there. That's two new places. That two new places I haven't been before. Looks like we got a new member today. All right, so that's done. Also would. Don't think this is going to be enough fiber. Who's 16? I don't know. Hang on, let me look. Where did... I know I didn't use them all. There. Alright, what was I about to do? I completely forgot. Oh. Wanted to get no, because we don't have any. I don't have any cocobolo lumber. I might have to look up what sector, airship sector, gives me this cocobolo lumber, or at least the logs to make it. We got enough. I'm gonna wait. I want to get all the airship schematics. Do my beast tribes really quick. It might help if changed into a job that of course not. I'm gonna have to change some settings on these headphones. They're too bassy. Not what I wanted to do. Way too bassy. And I might. Oh no. See how cinematic sounds. No. Those button presses, they sound like they're really far away. And just because it's like super easy. I don't have bass boost turned on. Try that. That's a little bit better. Might be something I screw with in a little bit. They have like a whole lot of low end. I mean, the high end sounds good, but it's just got a lot of low end, like rumbly, which I don't mind. It's just, I guess it's just something I got to get used to, because these are supposed to be like, what are they supposed to be like? 7.1 with like what, the DTS surround sound. So it may just be like a sound I got to get used to. I did not mean to come up here. That sounds a little bit better. All right. I just try to do these as fast as possible. Oh wow, yeah, you can really tell the difference between 5.1 and 7.1. It's almost like disorienting. Carry a bomb. You had to do this twice, I think. This one's a little bit excuse me, further away. I can make it in time. Well, no, it hasn't even started counting down yet. Okay. So, friends in low places. It's got to slay a bunch of miners. You there, good sir. There's another one. Could be the last one. All right. If I can remember how to get the hell out of here. This place is a maze. Nope, not that way. What am I missing? this way. This way. Here should be my last mission. All right. Oh, that's the new mount. New polar bear mount. Usually I'm all about mounts, but I may get it. Alright, after this I need to go do the Sylph Beast Trap quests. I should be getting close to an upgrade. Pretty soon, I thought. Oh, with the Sylphs, I'm about to get close to an upgrade. Kobolds is going to take a while. Alright, that's done. Let's go to the Sylphs. Ooh, it's thundering. When it's thundering in Sylphlands, that usually means Odin could be coming along, I think. Oh, it turns sunny. What do I need to do? Place, no. Piles of lubric solution. No, you didn't. Alright, vein stool. Alright, it says use lubric solution on gluey gate moths. Not exactly. I guess this is a gluey gate moth. Oh, they're trapped sylphs. Okay. Sylph Sentinel. Need their acorns, apparently. This should be the last of these gate moths. Third one is really usually a bit of a bugbear to find. There's an entrance that you have to. You can see it from the air, but yeah. It took me a while to find it. My first couple of times coming through here. I could see it, but I couldn't figure out how to get to it. All right. Weird. I just got completely, like, turned around and lost. I completely lost my bearings. So I just need to go this way. Yeah, I just needed to go up a floor. Oh! Give me a new Beast Tribe quest. Feathers and Folly. Friendly one. This one has good news and horrible, miserable, terrible news. What does Friendly one want to hear first? Friendly one would hear good news. Good news is that these ones finally found Nasty One, Deluxio, and the Podling. Horrible, miserable, terrible news that the sprouting ritual has begun. Chosen One will be born in Nasty One Deluxio's care. Does Brave One understand what this means? This means, or these ones do not have mother and father like walking ones. When little one sprouts forth from Podling, first face of these ones that little one sees, that one becomes nurturing one to little one. These ones do not do something nasty. Nasty One Deluxio will become Chosen One's nurturing one. Touched ones will wield power of Lord Ramu to destroy these ones' homes. Walking ones, nations, everyone. Elder One looks for Friendly One. Please go quickly. And their language is hard to read. Brave One has been friend to these for one times and time again. This one would ask of Brave One one final favor. Brave One must steal into heart of Touched One's lair, rescuing Podling from Nasty One Deluxio, where Chosen One sees that one's face. Never have these ones needed Brave One more. Elder Frixio, this one would go too. This one has been a fool. This one's half-hearted designs on playing hero have brought only trouble and anguish to little solace. This one would make it up to you ones. This one does not want to end his days as a bumbling one. Bumbling one talks funny. Funny talking one should be silent one. Yes, shut up. This one begs of you ones. This one has learned one's lesson. Please, one. Give this one just one more chance, one. Alright, that's too many ones. Shush. Funny talking one's funny talk makes this one's head hurt. Makes my tongue twist. Funny talking one's good intentions are not lost on this one. Yet well-meaning one is still bumbling one. And bumbling one would only put brave one and oneself in danger. Listen to this one. Stay in this place, out of trouble. But this one... Finally, these ones have some peace and quiet. Listen well, brave one. Deluxio and Touched One performs sprouting ritual at the seed bed, deep in the heart of the Sylphians. The journey will not be easy, even for Brave One, but... Brave One, your loyal steed awaits. Oh, Lord. Yes, feast your eyes on this glorious plumage. Let your spirits be lifted by my rousing call. Quia. Now it's much better. Voice? Who is this voice? I am Voko. Excuse me, Prince among Chocobos, fleetest foot in the Twelves Wood, and I am honored to accompany this brave adventurer on her quest to save all of Sylphkind. You're an idiot. This one has no words. Alas, poor bumbling one, it would seem one's mind has turned to feathers. Why do you tarry, adventurer? With each passing moment, the threat to this realm grows. Yes, Voka must press on ahead, with or without you. Fear not, chosen one, for Voka will rush to your aid. Queh. It appears Brave One's task will be more difficult than this one imagined. This one begs of Brave One. Do try to keep Feather One from making a bumbling mess of everything. I'm pretty sure that's already happened. Queh. Forest is a frightening place, mistress, but take heart. Oko, Prince of Chocobos, fleetest foot in the Twelveswood shell. Queh? What was that noise? Accompany Voko to the seed bed. Feathered companion is a skittish bird and will flee to safety if he loses sight of you. So is he gonna fall? Zoom out. Gets too far behind. There are a lot of fates like this. This way. If you get, you'll lose and have to start over if you get too far ahead of him. He seems to be keeping up. Or in here, are they? Oh, no. Let's see. Oh, they're in the place where... Uh-oh. But you don't. Shit ain't gonna happen. So he will get attacked, maybe if he stands still. There. This is that place where I got the spring water just a minute ago. Come on, man, keep up. Alright. Mistress, look before you. Your loyal steed has guided you to the seedbed. The chosen one awaits. Could that be? Yes, mistress, it's the chosen one's podling. It's going to imprint on you. Ah, excellent. Walking one is just in time. These ones have lived in the shadow of walking ones long enough. Chosen one shall choose this one to lead these ones into a new era. New era has no place for imperial ones, walking ones, or traitorous ones. What are you doing back there? Or traitorous ones who call those ones friend. All who are not these ones shall perish, and dead ones' blood shall water these ones' forest home. You are killing me, dude. Oh, do stick around, Feather One. After this one deals with Walking One, Roasted Feather One will make good feast for these ones. This exact same look. That's exactly how I feel. Now, where was this one? Yes, say your prayers, doomed ones. Yeah, it's going to imprint on him. Boss one. Look out, Feathered One is Walking One? What is the meaning of this? Oh yes, 'twas me after all. You will not be calling this one Stupid One anymore, methinks. With me, friend, we must see the chosen one back to Little Solace. How invigorating. Yes, these legs will carry me forever. How could this one be fooled by Stupid One? That was good. goes. They got him too. But they didn't get the podling. It's still there. Couldn't I try, but my legs will carry me no further. I beg of you, see the chosen one back to safety. Weep not for me, friend. I am but a bumbling one who bumbled until the end. See the sylph podling back to safety and little solace. You'll have 50 seconds before your arms and legs give out from the burden. If you fail to complete this task, return to the starting location and begin anew. Wary of attacks from enemies. Should you find yourself tiring, seek out... Okay, I gotta find the luminous moongrass. It's no big deal. I figured there was gonna be moongrass around. Just gotta remember it's a long way to go. Couldn't imagine doing this at level 50. You'd get attacked every time you got close to one of these enemies. Being level 80, they won't attack me. So it gives me... It's, makes it less difficult. My male icon has still not gone off. They came out with a new mount on the store. And it was an expensive little booger. It's a 2-person mount, but it's a transformer and I had to have it. But my mailbox icon hasn't gone. God, I hope there's some moongrass up here somewhere. Ooh, did I... No, I didn't go the wrong way. Oh, don't tell me I went all this way. I'm going to lose it right here at the end. 6, 5, 4, 3. I did that on purpose. And who do I give it to? Oh, I gotta put it right here. Oh, you made it back. Friend, how delighted I am to see you safe and sound. Myself, no worse for wear, thank you. Really is quite curious, but relieved of the burden of the podling, my recovery was remarkably hasty. Yes, I dare say I've learned much from my numerous near-death experiences. Stay clear of the Sylphlins, leave the heavy lifting to adventurers, and most importantly, keep a close eye on one's journal and one's undergarments. Always know where your towel is. And what say we sit back and witness the dawning of a new era for Sylphkind? All the years this one has lived, never once did this one imagine that one would see this day. This one asks, who is the calling one? This one is Frixio, elder of Little Solace. This one would welcome Chosen One to these one's family. This one would build a home of peace and tranquility for these ones if Chosen One would join this one. That is Elder One's wish. This one is born to answer. Such words are succor to one's heart, Chosen. And the cycle begins anew. Oops. Port Vorso Julio Adder's Nest in Gridania. That should wrap up these Sylph quests. Beast Tribe, like, it should Hey, old friend, your timing could not be better. I just received a report from Voice relating your exploits in Little Solace in considerable detail. Why, to think that young man not only solved a 1,000-year Sylphic prophecy, but single-handedly fought off a veritable legion of malevolent sylphs to rescue the Chosen One and secure a future of peace and prosperity for all of Sylphkind, brains and brawn. Yes, it is clear I picked the right man for the task. Worry not. The brave lad gave credit where due yet. Yes, he clearly explained that his heroics would have been impossible without your clever chocobo ruse, and insisted that I guerdon you for your supporting role. Pray stay a while in Gridania and rest your legs, asshole. Trusted reputation. Self-assured. Did that give me an achievement? Self-friend. Gave me a title. Let's go see what the vendors got. Usually once you get like trusted, or you finish up the yeah, so I don't have, there's no more points next to it, so that means I'm done with their beast tribes. Usually they have some sort of mount or something. Let's see what they got. It's a yarn. I think I already have the Laurel Gabu. Pretty sure. Yeah. Silphic silk. I don't know if I have any of the, well, I have 9 gold. Yeah, it's the same stuff you can get for... About the same stuff you can get for money. Just using their currency. Okay. I'm done with those. I just need to finish kobolds. That will be done. Stormblood is done. Shadowbringers is done. Moogles are done. Then I just need to do these two. And I'll have all the beast tribes, and it looks like this kobold one, those maxed out at 4, and hopefully this will max out at 4 when I get finished with this. So what, 190? No, I can't math. A couple hundred more. I do them every day, so maybe just a couple more weeks I'll have it done. Let's see. Let me see. They got an event, Moonfire. Was it the Moonfire Fair, I think? Let me see where, let's see where it's at. Forgot what town it starts in. Limsa Mensa Upper Deck. Go to the aft castle. Let's see if this says where, exactly where on the upper deck it's supposed to be. 11.5 by 13.8. It's 11:05. Oh shit, it's like right behind me. Watch me turn the camera around and it's like a giant... Yep. Unseasonable chills. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, come to enjoy the Moonfire festivities again this year, have you? Promise you're in for a scorchingly, swelteringly good time. As you may very well know, the fair is a storied tradition that in recent years has served to promote the effort of the Adventurers Guild on behalf of Eorzeans everywhere. Once again, we've got a piping hot plate full of exciting adventures for one, or activities for one and all. This year, we've also been tasked by none other than Master Geriju, our ever-generous patron of the event, with creating the ultimate icy dessert to stave off the heat. We'd more than welcome the aid of a skilled adventurer like yourself, and needless to say, we'd reward you well for your efforts. If you'd be willing and able to lend a hand, simply hop over to Costa del Sol and speak to my colleague, Herr Mega. Well, let's pop over to Costa del Sol. Excuse me. Mountain Dew always makes me a little burpy. Well, if it isn't Renry, come to help us create our frozen masterpiece, have you? Well, I couldn't have asked for a better partner in our confectionery challenge. And how glad I am to hear it. God's honest truth, we're in a bit of a bind here. You see, though we've been tasked with making the most delightfully frosty dessert, we're suffering from a lack of the all-important ingredient, ice. Shipment was supposed to come in bells ago, but word has it it's been held up by some disturbance in the area. Would you be so kind as to check with my associate, Albino, and see if she knows anything further? She should be just to the east of here, over on the beach. Sure. What's that you say? Armaga sent you to ask about the delayed shipment of ice? To be quite honest, the situation is something of a complicated one. As you may have heard, for this year's festivities, Master Gregoryuju has imposed upon us a rather daunting task, preparing the finest frozen dessert the realm has ever seen. He promised us that he would not spare a single guild to see the deed done, so we decided to enlist the services of one of the realm's most prominent confectioners. All well and good to the point, yep. As it turns out, this confectioner was a hopeless perfectionist, insisting that only the finest ice in all of Eorzea would serve for her creation. She hopped on the next vessel to the northern seas. And that was the last we saw of her. It's not that I fear for her life, mind you, pardon the pun, but she's one tough cookie. That said, the festivities are all but upon us, and if she doesn't make it back soon, guys, that poor girl's drowning up there. That garb, yes, it's her, rendering that's Nikiki, the self-same confectioner whom I just spoke. We must help her at once. I can't swim with this armor on. Will she be alright now? In any event, I'll leave her to your capable hands. Ugh. Oh, Nikeke, you've come back to us, thank the gods. We all know, is that you? I'm back in Costa del Sol. You are indeed. Whatever happened to you out there? Were you swept away in a storm? Tossed from your boat by some eldritch horror from the depths of the sea? Cthulhu. Who's Cthulhu? I fear my memory is still hazy, as I remember we sailed to the northern seas where, after braving the elements and some vicious fiends set upon making a meal of me, I succeeded in procuring the most pristine ice I've ever laid eyes on. Began the journey back, and just as we were approaching Costa del Sol, it's no use. The only thing I remember is our vessel capsizing and my body being flung from the deck along with my hard-won supply of ice. But at least I made it back in one piece, and I have you and your friend here to thank for that. Oh. Oh, my dear friends, you too survived the shipwreck. Why, I couldn't be happier. Oh. These creatures are your friends? Aren't they lovely? We met on one of the isles up north. I shared some of my treats with them, and next thing I knew, they were following me everywhere. They're gentle and strong, the most perfect companions, really. Alright, that's enough of the touching reunion. My precious ice is scattered all about the place. Go round it up and bring it here on the double now. Grr. Frosty fluff balls. Damn. Would you look at that? They're quite clever, aren't they? Oh, lucky day. The seals are intact, the ice inside undamaged and unmelted. That means only one potential rub remains. Rub. Yes, as a matter of fact, the ice, you see, is everything I hoped it would be. Which is why it was rather to my chagrin when I later discovered that a dreadful fiend slumbered in the rather large chunk of ice that I had loaded onto our vessel. Oh boy. Yes, it's all coming back to me now. As we neared Costa del Sol with the balmy winds drifting in, I heard a dreadful rumbling coming up from the cargo hold. I rushed down to investigate, only to see the fearsome creature. It appeared rather perturbed by the heat, and it suddenly began to swell larger and larger until, boom. It would appear my own carelessness was the cause of our unfortunate incident. Fortunately, my furry companions and I survived the shipwreck, as has my stock of the purest ice, and yet I fear the fiend will be back in search of... sorry. Have no fear, my dear Nikiki. In fairs over the years, my friends and I have fought off more bombards than you can shake a stick at. Why, Bombard Buster could be my middle name. Let's go apprise Hermega of our situation. Surely he'll have an idea as to how we can deal with the menace and kick the festivities off with a bang. Oh. Bears are cute. Ah, Renry, I was wondering when I might hear back from you in Pabuino. And I see our star confectioner has joined you as well. Pray tell, how did you fare? Oh dear, so while the ice has been safely procured, a blustery bombard of behemoth-like proportions has been procured alongside it. No doubt that has something to do with the panicked screams I heard coming from the beach. Not to worry, after all, what is the Moonfire Fair if not a season for blasting ill-tempered, hot-headed balloons out of the air? And I know just the person to assist us in the effort. Just a moment now. Say no more, Master Hermega. I stand ever at the ready, my friends. Who goes there? Surely you have heard the tales of Thracy, brave leader of the Bombardiers, and bane to bombards the realm over. Or perhaps you haven't, but no matter. Pray rest assured that I and my companions will see safety return to your beaches. Bago, too, has come to save the day, and he has brought his fun little toys, trinkets, trifles, toys. Oh yes, Bago has brought his toys that go boom. I am Ruffletia. I may still be new to this adventuring business, but I promise you that what I lack in experience, I make up for in pluck, spirit, and determination. This whole mess was all my fault, and still so many of you have come to my aid. How can I ever repay you? Nonsense, my dear. The ice you brought was at our behest, and all will be forgiven when you fashion for us the most delightful frosty dessert Master Geger Yuju has ever laid eyes on. Besides, exploits of bombard-busting adventurers are sure to bring even more good publicity to the guild. That settles it then. Let's get out there and show the oversized ball of ice that the Isle of Endless Summer is no place for his ilk. A fate, a blizzard of bombards, can only be completed as a disciple of war or magic. So I guess we just kind of have to sit here until the... Yeah, I guess this is what everybody's waiting on. don't think there's like a destination or anything you have to hit. Yeah, you just have to wait. Oops, sorry about that. Hope it doesn't take too long for this to pop. I want my mount. That ship is the mount that I'm waiting for to pop in my mailbox. I'm just looking at all the different mounts that are out here. I like this mecha gorilla looking thing. I'm screwed if everybody's gonna get on a mount. Get away from that noise. Oh, sometimes it takes a little while for it. A lot of people out here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. battle sounds, but where's that coming from? Oh, there's the bomb. Alright, that was easy enough. With 1 million people. Look of relief and supreme satisfaction on your faces. Am I to surmise that you've succeeded in driving off the most baleful bombard? Indeed, and we scarcely even broke a sweat in the doing. Isn't that right, Pabano? Quite so, my friend. Though I dare say it wouldn't have been nearly as easy without Renry at our side. I can't thank you enough, my friend. And yet we must remain ever vigilant, for there is no telling when the dread creature's friends may return to seek their revenge. In any event, the Isle of Endless Summer is safe for now, and that's what matters most. Truly are heroes, all of you. All's well that ends well, I say, and with that, I say it's time we retrieved our supplies from the beach. Splendid. Just you wait, my friends. Nakiki is going to prepare the most marvelous dessert the realm has ever seen. Treat to beat the heat. Oh, Renry, I can't thank you enough. Were it not for you, I'd have been too busy running for my life to even think of making Master Juju's dessert. But all's well that ends well, and finally I can get down to what I was brought here to do. I promise you will all be done before you know it. So why don't you and Pabano entertain yourselves for the time being? And while you're at it, perhaps you could call Master Gregor Juju as well. I'm sure he's more eager than any to see my masterpiece take form. Truly impressive the way you chased off that bombard. Not that I'd expected any less of you, of course. Thanks to you, I think we can safely say the guild's put on another impressive show this year. It's only a matter of time before our halls are overflowing with aspiring adventurers. Talk about making the best of a bad situation. Speaking of which, I heard Nakiki's nigh done with her delightful creation. I don't know about you, but I'm most eager to taste it myself. Believe it or not, I have something of a sweet tooth. Renry again. Thank you for your efforts in helping us dispatch the bombards. I think that was such a calamity would befall us on the eve of the festivities, but pray don't be too hard on Nikiki. She meant only to please, and she always has. Oh, in all the confusion I forgot to mention it, but she's actually a childhood friend of mine. We used to play together by the shore, and one day we were set upon by a vicious monster. We thought we were done for, but we were saved in the nick of time by a kindly adventurer who swiftly dispatched the beast and whisked us away to safety. That's when I vowed that one day I'd serve the guild and repay my debt to the brave soul who rescued me. Meanwhile, Nikiki was a genius in the kitchen since she was just a girl. Chose the path of a culinarian in hopes of filling the bellies of adventurers all over with nourishing and toothsome snacks. In the end, she found her calling making sweets as opposed to the sort of hearty meals that you and I might favor. That's rather fitting for her. She's always had an independent streak, after all. In any event, she's positively overjoyed that her latest creation will be presented front and center at the fair, for adventurers all over to enjoy. More than anything, I'm just glad she's back with us safe and sound. Is an ever-resourceful and oh-so-forgiving adventurer who we so ignominiously tasked with gathering ingredients for our banquet. It is. Is that you say? The fiends have been dispatched and my prize dessert is ready for the tasting? Why didn't you tell me sooner? What, baby? What is it? Give me just a minute. Oh, it's you. You couldn't have come in a better time. I was just putting the finishing touches on my masterpiece. Pray wait for just a moment, won't you? Wow. Adventurers, Eorzeans, fairgoers, friends. I am most proud to present my latest creation. Call it Casa de Hilo. I promise you that it will please your tongue even more than it does your eyes. To make sure that it doesn't melt, as well as to help all of you stay cool amidst scorching heat, I leave you with a present from my furry friend. That's pretty cool. I wonder if he does that like when you're riding him, if it has a button that you can. I didn't see any of them doing it while they were out there. Renry, well, did my dessert agree with you? After all the trouble I put you through, one can only hope so. It was more than worth the trouble. Friends put on quite a show, simply sublime. That's a relief to hear. If it provided you with true refreshment after all your travails, well, as a confectioner and culinarian, nothing would make me happier. Speaking of which, I meant to tell you, ever since you chased off those bombards, my little friend here hasn't been able to take her eyes off you. Just look at her face. It's as if she's saying, "Oh, Miss Adventurer, what I wouldn't give to join you in your travels." Oh, truly, how kind you are. She's most wonderful company on the road, I promise you that. With that, I'd best get back to the kitchen. After all, adventurers from all corners of the realm have come to taste my latest, greatest creation. Till we meet again, a happy Moonfire Fair tea. I got me a bear. That's cute. Polar bear horn. Cold to the touch, this horn emits a heartwarming sound that summons your polar bear, all without needing to resort to using its favorite sweets. Thanks to your efforts, peace is returned to the beaches of Costa del Sol and the festivities can commence in earnest. That is, until the Bombard Menace rears its ugly head. We now purchase wares from the Moonfire Fair vendor, participate in the fate appearing in the southeastern region of the fairgrounds to earn vouchers that can be exchanged for goods. You say goodbye, I say hello. Isn't that a Beatles song? Let's see what this vendor's got. Just some fireworks and stuff like that. Not that I'd be terribly interested in. Alright, let's now summon the polar bear. Oh, it does. Create a shower of delicate frozen crystals. In search of ice to make frozen treats, the confectioner Nikiki traveled to an isle in the northern seas where she encountered this hulking creature. A bite of her sweets was all it took for it to follow her back to Eorzea, where it subsequently grew fond of you. You're never too big for sweets. Ancient saying. Alright. Moonfire Fair is done. So let's go back to I think my retainers are back from adventures, so I'm gonna send them out again and oop, too close. I need all the dark matter clusters I can get my hands on. Dark steel ore too. Between dark steel and cobalt ore, I need much of that as I can possibly get. Alright. I don't know, but just going for 270. $99. 269. $398. Let's put 400 because I think the next price was 498. So let's put. Okay. I don't care about these being high quality, so it's really looking to save space in my inventory. All right. I'm gonna log out of the game real quick, and I'm gonna see if logging back in will trip the mail. Trip the mailbox into